Hello, my name is Teri Trask. Welcome to Leader Valley's second edition of Leader Up. In these quick but informative sessions, we will be providing a learning leadership nugget related to Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. We would, of course, like to thank our partners at Franklin Covey for making this opportunity possible. Today's highly effective practice comes to us from Habit 1, Be Proactive. It's the habit of personal responsibility. Today's focus is proactive language. When we use proactive language, we place ourselves in a position of being responsible for our lives rather than being subject to it. Using this language feels different. It's actually empowering. Sometimes it can be appealing to use that reactive language, make ourselves the victim of our circumstances, instead of facing the fact that the challenges we are facing come largely from our own choices. Here are some common examples of reactive and proactive phrases. Take a moment to read through them and notice the thoughts and emotions that come up as you review each list. Using proactive language often means removing or substituting a proactive alternative for one of these common statements. I noticed a reactive phrase that I didn't originally recognize as reactive. And that phrase is, I have to. It just seemed like a fact. I have to go to work, then I have to go to the barn and do chores, then I have to get gas in my car. I just accepted it as a reality, rather than recognizing I didn't have to do anything. I could choose whether or not to do them and take responsibility for the consequences of my actions. When I changed my language to I choose to, it was empowering and energizing. I choose to go to work. I'm the one who chose to have a job, and I chose this job. I choose to go to the barn to do my chores. Now, I could skip that and have some pretty negative consequences. And I'm the one who chose to keep him at that barn. And what about I choose to fill my car with gas? We all know why we would choose to do that, right? So remember, we said it feels different. Not only did it give me energy, but here was another humbling realization. I realized that my have-tos would really be somebody else's I would love to. Think about that for a second. So I have to go to work. Think about how many unemployed people would love to be able to say, I have to go to work. Really made me think about, I don't have to go, I get to go. I have to go to the barn. I'm sure there are people dreaming of owning a horse that would love to be getting to go to the barn. And that whole I have to fill my car with gas, do we know of someone without transportation that would love to say, I have to fill my car with gas? No, we get to. So yes, using proactive language is when we say things like I get to, I choose to, I can, and one of my powerful favorites, I will find a way. But it also means reframing our thinking at all times, from being a victim to being responsible and accountable. It's not that someone's making me so mad. It's the humbling realization that I'm choosing to be mad. I'm not a victim of my circumstances. I am a product of my choices. So, what is a reactive statement or phrase that you've been accepting as your truth? How can you reframe that into a proactive one? Identify alternatives that place you in charge of your life. I challenge you to notice the impact of changing your language. Notice that impact over the next few weeks and its effect on you and those around you. If you would like to experience more learning around the 7 habits of highly effective people or other impactful leadership content, please check out Leader Valley's Leadership Series. This leadership series is really designed to foster personal and professional leadership skills, as well as build capacity among your professional teams. Learn more at the link below this video. And thank you for joining us today.